many dreams, books, millionaires, ideas, skills, unfinished accomplishments are in the grave. Take a moment and think, what am I doing between the dash? You have to move right now because tomorrow is not promised. Join the Divine Connections movement in a couple of ways. 1, download the app for free. 2, subscribe to Divine Connections magazine. 3, if you have a book, a product, a service, gospel music, business, health and wellness product, church, or anything creative, join the Divine Connections movement VIP and make a commitment to join a network that supports others, give you major exposure, customer retention, and customer engagement. To find out more about VIP, text 336-338-8903 or email divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Divine Connection Marketing is a 500 Fortune company that can always connect you to the right connection. Check them out.
Businesses all across the planet are looking to make connections with people. Well, guess what? Divine Connections Magazine is helping businesses not only walk in their purpose and passion, but to get connected to their potential. That's right. You've got to connect to your potential, and you can make it happen now because it is time to know your worth. As you get connected to people all across the planet, Divine Connections Magazine will make it happen. And get featured in the magazine today and get your copy now, because there's no other time than a divine time to get connected to Divine Connections Magazine.
Well, welcome. Great day, everyone. I am your host and CEO of Divine Connections. We are here to make it happen. So Divine Connection is a faith-based and inspirational magazine that comes out quarterly in print as well as online. We connect with different businesses, entrepreneurs, gospel artists, praise dance moms, vendors, pastors, anyone that's doing something great in the community. So we want to connect with you. We have a lot of great opportunities for you. So as you listen to the broadcast, see what you're interested in and reach out to me and let me know your interest. We also have 2 events throughout the year, one in March and one in October. We just had our awesome 13th magazine anniversary where we had vendors, sponsors, gospel groups, mimes, and a men's panel talking about mental health, life, and challenges. It is phenomenal. If you need a copy of that event, we can get you that as well. And so now our next event is October 14th. So mark your calendars. It's called Bring It. So we bring in the community together. We're going to have praise dance groups, mimes, vendors, and youth vendors as sponsors as well. And so we want the community, the churches, the organizations also to come out and celebrate with us and make it happen and do a lot of networking. So that's October 14th. So if you're in any of those categories and you want to connect with us to find out how you can be a part, text 336-338-8903 as well. And then we also have our Divine Connection store. Our online store is now available where you can go shopping, get the shirts, the t-shirts, the tank tops, the hoodies, all of that will be on our store. And I'll show you a link for that as well. And then we have our app is now out. So you can go and download Divine Connections magazine app. So go to your Play Store or your Apple Store and type in Divine, DIVINE, Connections with an S, and magazine, 3 separate words, and you can install and download our app. So stay connected. So let me show you just a little bit of what happens during our October event. Okay, so hold tight. Awesome, awesome. So that's coming to a city near you. So this is going to be at the Mebane Art Center, okay? Exit 153, I believe that is, and that's basically close to Burlington. So if you're in Durham, Raleigh, Greensboro, Winston-Salem, that's like a midpoint, and you can come there and network with us. If you are a leader of an organization, I would love for you to connect with us because we want to get in contact with the community and bring them together for something positive going on in the community. All right, so check this out. This is the store. And so you can look now at just a little bit of things that we have in the store and then more to come. So hold tight. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So that is bit.ly/ divine connection store is where you can go shopping for all of that. So let's get into it. How can you stay connected with Divine Connections? Go to our website and subscribe at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. We have our Facebook page at Divine Connections Marketing, our Instagram at Divine Connections, and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel at The Divine Connections. Okay, we look forward to hearing from you and making things happen. When you can subscribe as well as click the notification button there as well. If you have not ordered, our new magazine is out and available, so go get a copy of that. A lot of resources are in this. All of my vendors, the I'm in panel, the organizations from my last event, they're all in here, and so in many, many more. So you want to get your business at the next issue. And if you want to check out this issue, definitely go to the website at divineconnectionsmagazine.com/ subscriptions. Okay, and get your copy of our magazine. We come in print as well as online, print as well as digital. So if it's print, you can change the quantity of the number of magazines that you would like, so you can have many more to share with your organizations and your family and your friends. We're also looking for sponsors for the show. So if you have a 30-second commercial for your business, we would love for you to be a part. Upon approval, we do a 3-month agreement, and that's $150, and your commercial will run for 3 months. And that will be before or after our interviews on our podcast on Wednesdays. Okay. And so the more people see you, hear you, and know about you and have contact information, they will reach out if you have a service that they're looking for. So if you want to be a sponsor, just let us know. We also do 30-second and 60-second commercials as well. So if you need one for your business, your ministry, your book, your gospel group, or your event, we look forward to serving you. Just reach out to us. All right. And then we also have my second book, which is called The Key Connector: How to Build an Empire Helping People, because that is what we do. So I talk about the accomplishments in my personal life as well as my business, how I had to have faith in myself and the God that I trust as well, and make it happen. So if you want to know more about what I do and how I do it, you can get the book. It is on Amazon as well, or you can send me information and I can mail it out to you, a signed copy as well. This year we also have our awesome journal available. It is called Making It Happen. You Are a Divine Connections, because we make it happen. We write the vision, execute, celebrate, and look back at what God has done for us. All right. And so you can journal with us this year. So you can look back and see how far God has brought you from. All right. And then our store is bit.ly/ divine connections store. That's where you can go shopping. And then last but not least, we have our app. So you can download the app at Divine Connections Magazine, okay, at your Google Store or your Apple Store. We look forward to connecting with you there as well. We have ambassadors on there, so go to blog and articles, and you will see individuals who have businesses as an organization and able to read their information and connect with them as well. So, and then if you're interested in being an ambassador on the app, if you have a business, you want to connect with people, let me know that too. We have a service that we allow you to be on the app as well. So Give us a call, connect with us, and we look forward to connecting with you. And now for the good part. We have our special guest. Miss Latrice is in the house. She's out in the community making big things happen. So let's bring her in, introduce her, and see what she's bringing to the community. Great day, great day. How are you?
Hello, hello. Thank you so much for having me. I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Doing well, doing well. Glad to have you here and welcome.
Yes, I'm excited to
So
be
awesome, awesome. So share with the audience a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
here. Yes, my name is Latrice Stokes, and I'm originally from Savannah, Georgia, but we moved here. My husband was in the military, so we've been here for years. I went to college in North Carolina, went to UNC Chapel Hill. I have three girls, a husband
Mm-hmm.
and two dogs. Okay. I graduated, became a dental hygienist in 2005, um, and I worked in pediatric dentistry, general dentistry, and I did that until about 2018.
Mm-hmm.
And since 2018, I have not had to work a traditional job. So
Mm.
I spend my time just trying to help other people tap into a market that was unfamiliar to me. Um,
Yeah.
and I try to help people to learn how to navigate the markets so that they can use it as a tool, whether they want to create another stream of income, whether they want to retire, or
Mm-hmm.
just learn a new skill. My goal is always to keep it simple.
Yeah.
So, because I don't have the traditional background or education in finance in that arena, it's easier for me to speak in a way that is kind of easier for other people to understand because I'm all about simplicity. Everybody has so much going on in their life. And so my goal is to keep this simple and to make it where it doesn't kind of um, create another, like, oh gosh, this is something I have to do, where it kind of
Mm-hmm.
fits in with your day to day without causing you any more stress on your time or anything like that. Because I know that's important as far, especially for us women, we tend to wear so many different hats. And
Yeah.
so I didn't want this to feel like, oh, this is something else that I have to do or something else that's going to take away from this. And
Mm-hmm.
so my goal is always now, I love working with anyone, but my target audience is always women, just helping women to kind of, get into this space and see a different way to do things, a better way to create another stream of income without taking away from what we have to do on a day-to-day basis. So I live here in Fayetteville, North Carolina now.
Okay. Awesome.
But yeah, everything is all good here.
Awesome. So let's get into actually what it is that you do that you share with other women and other individuals. What service do you provide, and what do you teach them?
Um, well, for the last few years, probably since maybe 2019, let me just back up a little bit because a lot of people, want to know why is that you're doing what you're doing. But in 2019, I started learning this new skill. Someone introduced it to me, and maybe 2018, 2017. But I didn't really take it seriously because I was working. I had a good job, and I really, was like, okay,
Yeah.
if I win, I win. If I don't, I don't. It's no big deal. But in
Yes.
2019, things changed.
Yeah.
And I had to learn, I had to figure out another way to make money. So
Mhm.
um, I pulled this back out to try to learn it again. And it was a lot of ups and downs. It was a lot of trial and error, especially after trying to learn it, not really doing well with it, not really understanding because it was new and I didn't
Mhm.
have anybody that was kind of teaching me in a way. It was sort of like, just do this, do this, just do this, just do this. And it was like follow the leader type mentality and not really learning. And so when I would lose money, of course, it's like
Hmm.
nobody wants to lose money.
Right.
So I had to make a quality decision that I was going to learn this for myself. That way, if I lost money, it was my fault, as
Mm-hmm.
opposed to, or it was something I did wrong and I can actually learn from it, as opposed to copy and paste. And I'm like, well, I did everything you told me to do. Why did I lose money? You know? And
Mm-hmm.
so I took the time to kind of learn this skill um, in a way that was easy for me to understand. And so I would follow certain people who was teaching market structure, not necessarily strategies. But how do I look at this market? How do I understand reading it? Sort of like reading a book. How do I
Mm-hmm.
read this in a language that I can understand?
Right.
And once I learned to do that in a way that I understand, then it was like, okay, so how can I make this work where it's not work? Because
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have a lot of time to sit in front of the computer all day and,
Yeah.
and trying to find trades and trying to make
Mm-hmm.
money. I don't have time to do that because there's so much going on. So then it
Right.
was, okay, how can I make what I've learned work for me? And then
Mm-hmm.
once I figured that out, then it was like, okay, now how can I make a profit?
That's right.
And so these are the stages that I went through to learn this skill. And it was so much fun for me because even though I wasn't really making a lot of money, um, I was still helping a lot of people without me not even knowing that I was helping so many people, because I would share my market ideas that I saw in the market. If I marked up a chart and I saw a particular move in the market,
Mm.
whether the market was going up or down, I would share it in various groups that I was a part of, and people
Mm-hmm.
were making a lot of money, and I had no idea.
Wow.
Of course, I wasn't making much money. Hold on, one second. My dogs are barking.
No problem. Y'all, she's talking about she's doing different, using different skills and different marketing things to make more money. With this society, a lot of things are going on. So it's good to have something also on the side that you can learn and do yourself with some skills and some knowledge to make you additional money as well.
I do apologize. My dogs are barking.
It's okay.
Um, see, the many hats that we wear is never off. It's always going on. And so my goal was to, okay, now that I've learned this, and this is the thing, a lot of times we'll learn something, we'll do, and when we learn something good, it's like I don't want to keep it to myself. Just like our faith and our belief, we want to share. We want somebody else to benefit off of it. So I began helping other people, and I actually was doing it, for free.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I was so excited, and I was so excited to see other people winning, you know. And so I would share, especially when I had a group, um, Women Trade Two group of about 100 plus ladies in there, and I would share. I would do calls and teach them what I know, teach them how I see the market, and I will also share market ideas. This is what I see happening in the market, so that they had an opportunity to, make some money as well. And
Mm-hmm.
so that's pretty much what I still do.
Okay.
I just actually had to figure out, because that was time consuming. And remember, I'm always trying to figure out ways that I can do this, but it
Right.
doesn't take away from my family and from my responsibility, from my things that I have to do. So I actually built out a digital course.
Hmm.
And so with that course, everything is broken down into modules. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and it's from basics to advanced. And everything is broken out in modules in a simple way that people can understand it. And it comes with, you have access to a private group.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it self-paced, or you can do the coaching with coaching, which I
Mm-hmm.
only do with coaching maybe twice a year, two, maybe three times, depending on my schedule. And I'll offer more coaching classes. But it's a way that I can still get this information to people at a price point that people can kind of digest, where it's not like overwhelming. Because honestly, learning this skill, people pay tens of thousands of dollars to learn this. But my target audience isn't that group of individuals. That's 10,000 plus, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wanted everyone to have access to the information because it's very important for people to learn and understand the financial markets. My only regret is that I wish I had learned this earlier. Um,
Yeah.
but I think that is very, very important because this is a way that you can actually recession proof your
Mm-hmm.
household.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what the economy is doing, you're always in a position that you can make money. I can remember getting my hair done and sitting in a chair and trading to make the money to pay the girl to do my hair. So
Mm-hmm.
before she finished, I had already made enough money from the market to pay her and leave a tip. So how much more if we say, "Oh, I got this bill, or I got this vacation, or I got this thing
Mm-hmm.
to do," and this is the you know $6 trillion a day market, 6 trillion with the T. Let me
Mm.
just tap into this and see what I can get out of this,
Right.
and then I can use that as opposed to taking from my household. And so that's what I teach people how to do, how to work smarter and not harder. How can I take advantage of this? I don't need to make $6 trillion. Just give me a piece of it. And
Yeah.
I always tell people that I can't teach you how to make money. I can teach you how to trade, but whether or not you make money depends on you. It depends on,
Mm-hmm.
you know, knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is power. So, how do you apply the information that you learn, and how do you follow the rules? Do you not fall into the trap of greed? Um, are you patient? And so, a lot of things kind of play a role. And so, I try to teach people how to trade, not just trade the way I trade, but trade based on your personality. Are you a risk taker? Are you kind of like, I don't like a whole lot of risk. So it's a style of trading for every personality. And so my responsibility is tapping into what these individuals' personalities are and helping you to find your place in this particular space. And so I really enjoy it.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then you do it on your free time or whenever you get ready to do it. It's not an specific time that you have to do it, but then you're open to do it whenever you want to, right?
Correct. Yeah. The markets are open 24 hours, 5 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then you have the cryptocurrency market that's open 7 days a week. So, you can get on there without, the beautiful thing about it is if say you work, um, your work schedule is nights. So you may want to be able to get into some trades at night, or you have to work early in the morning. So you may be the type of person, okay, well, let me find me a setup tonight and it'll activate tonight. And by the time I wake up, I've already made money. Warren Buffett said it best: if you don't learn how to make money while you're sleeping, you'll work till the day that you die.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
so I like to tell people, you know, the best money I make is sleeping bags. Is
Wow.
when I put a position in the market, and while I'm sleeping, it activates, and by the time I wake up, I've made some money while I was sleeping. And so it's those types of things that kind of, these are wealth building techniques, and they've been used for years. I mean, the financial market is not going anywhere. The foreign exchange market is the largest market in the world, and a lot of people don't know about it. And it's the least expensive market to kind of get into. You can get a trading account with $25. So you don't have to have thousands of dollars to kind of participate in this space. Now, granted, the amount of money that you use determine, how much you can make, because if you have a smaller amount of money to start with, it's going to take you a little bit longer to build it. But you can build it.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take you less time to build that account up than if
Right.
you go to work
Mm-hmm.
20 years on the job.
That's
you
right.
know. So if
That's
you
right.
can take, you know, 3 to 5 years and really commit to learning a new skill that could potentially recession proof your home, potentially set you up in a whole nother financial space. Is it not worth it when you would give 20 years to a job, to another company?
That's right.
It's all about mindset. Trading
Hmm.
is only 10% skill, is 90% mindset. So I love it.
Absolutely. 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 And you do have to have the mindset for that as well. So, how can people connect with you if they want to learn some of those skills or get in some of your Facebook pages or learn what you do?
Yes, so I have a website, www.wt2-coaching.com. On that site, you can join my email list, and I also have a free ebook that you would have access to. You can follow me on IG, Market Maker, Facebook, Latrice Stokes. My email, Latrice Stokes at WT2coaching.com. And I do respond to all of my messages, especially via email. But I'm
Okay.
always posting things and trying to get people to understand what's going on in the financial market. And I made a post for the last couple of days because I like a lot of people are distracted about a lot of things that's going on in the world, some of which does not necessarily impact me or you, but it's news. And
Hmm.
um, and there's things that's going on in the financial market that is detrimental to our U.S. dollar, and people are not really paying attention to those types of things and that's going on with the world. And these things impact our dollar. These things are impact it's going to impact our workforce. It's going to impact inflation. We are actually in a recession, um, but things are projected to get worse. And so for me, I look at it as, okay, if the dollar is going to go down, that
Hmm.
means I'm going to buy these particular things that's traded against the dollar so
Hmm.
that I can make money off of this decline of the dollar.
Hmm.
I don't have to worry about what the president is doing, what this person is doing. I just have to read the market and say, okay, what is the market doing? Because people lie, numbers don't lie. And
That's
I can look at the market and tell you, hey, this is going to go up, this is going to go down. And the way that I teach it, it doesn't
Mhm.
matter because a lot of people they do. I have some of my students, they don't trade forex, but they trade in the stock market. They use the same skills I teach in market structure to get into position in stock market, making $1,000 a day in an hour. And so this stuff really works. I've had people who have been able to retire and now they have multiple businesses, which started from funding opportunities
Mhm.
in the market. And so it's opportunities for everyone, but it's just about, how committed are you to your financial security? Because if COVID didn't teach us anything, it should teach you that
Mhm.
your jobs are not secure,
That's right.
are not secure. And so you always, and even if you have a secure job, you always want to have 7 streams of income.
That's right.
I trade, I teach people how to trade, but I also just hesitate to get my license for life insurance. Like I'm always looking for
Yeah.
multiple streams of income because life insurance is also a wealth building tool. That's how you establish an estate.
That's right.
So, I took classes on real estate investing. And so it's just a mindset. How do you want to make sure your family is secure? Your job is not going to make sure. A job is not designed to make you wealthy. Job is what, just over broke.
That's right. That's right.
I
That's
mean,
right.
how many people got raises just because of inflation?
Mm.
Prices are going up. It doesn't mean your job has to pay you more.
That's right.
So,
That's right.
it's always other opportunities. And my goal is to help people who want help, not necessarily people who need help. I need to work with people who want the help.
That's exactly right. Exactly right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, what we'll do now is share some words of encouragement. I know you've been through a journey and then you found something that you like, something that you've learned. So, if somebody is listening, share with them just some encouraging words if they're listening in.
Yes, so my journey is, some people can relate to a lot of. I'm not going to get into the details, but I had to take care of my daughter, and so I had to stop working. I didn't want to stop working,
Hmm.
so I had to stop working. And so I feel like people change for two reasons: because they're made to or they want to. And I was in a position where my back was against the wall and I had to figure out another stream of income. And so I want people to understand that those are the times that our faith is being tested, our faith is being tried, our faith is going to be revealed. Um, and so don't get discouraged because you feel like, oh, my back is against the wall, nobody's helping me, nobody's, I can't do this, I can't do that. There's always an answer in our struggle. And so I'm not going to tell you that, okay, I can teach you to trade and you're going to make millions of dollars. I would never tell anybody like that. But what I tell you is that, learning a new skill just gives you the opportunity to be in a better position. So if you lost your job today, what do you have to fall back on?
Hmm.
Don't look at social media. Don't look at what this person's doing because those things are not always real, you know, and those things are temporary. So we want to start putting our energy into things that can be lasting and true generational things that we can pass down to our kids. What can I pass down to my kids? I can pass down a skill set that they will never have to be broke a day in
Yeah.
life. And so that's what it's all about. As a culture, just being more aware of
Mhm.
other things that are out there other than what we may have been taught, may have been exposed to, because I was not exposed to this. I had never even heard of it before 2017. And this is something that's not new. And so I'm just an example of, okay, I've been exposed. Now I have an opportunity, and I took advantage of opportunity, and now I have a responsibility. And so if we just have to kind of take that mentality and work on our mindset, because it doesn't matter what you do, what I do, if you don't have the right mindset, then whatever you're trying to do is going to be very difficult for you to be successful in.
That's right. Awesome, awesome. So I love what you have done. You had some things going on. Life has changed. You had some responsibilities. You learned some skills, and then made some money. And then you taught other skills too, and still in the process of doing that. So I love that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Anything else you want to share that you may have coming up?
Yes, I am working on a book. So I just started working on my first book. I was had the opportunity to speak at an event and met a publisher who enlightened me to the opportunity of writing a book. And so I'm excited about that project. I do have a speaking engagement in Hawaii in
Oh,
July. Yes.
congrats. Nice.
I will be in Hawaii July 15th through the 17th,
Nice.
speaking at an empowerment conference. So if
Hmm.
you want to get that information, let me know. I will be glad to see you. I'm going to be hanging out at the beach for about a week.
Okay. I love it. Opportunity on top of opportunity.
Yes.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, awesome, awesome. We appreciate you coming on and sharing that experience. You guys, if you want to go check her out and connect with her, please do so. We look forward to making things happen and connecting with great people. So, this is Miss Latrice Stokes. So, make sure you guys stay connected. I am Deloris Williams with Divine Connections. Make sure you guys stay connected to the number one divine connector, which is Jesus Christ. So, thank you again for my guest being here. And we're going to go to some commercials and we'll be right back. Hold tight.
Hey, we've got exciting news from Divine Connections Marketing Services. Now you can create your own custom video commercial for your business or organization. It's time for you to win. Your product or service is someone's solution, so get the attention of your potential customers now. Choose from a 30 or 60-second commercial today. Just email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com and we can get started. Connect today and let's get started making your custom video commercial now. Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.